And let's go. Let's see what's going on. I'll get back to my music later. So I'll be doing that all day. Okay. I told you I ain't doing one thing, I'm gonna do another. But as always, what's today's date? The 20th. Today is Saturday, September 20th, 2025 at what time? 1:16 p.m. I hope everybody had a blissful night. I hope you slept well. I know I did. We're in that waning crescent in Virgo. Okay? So it's a waning crescent in Virgo. So every time I clean up, cards falling. So I decided to keep them. It's cheaper to keep them. And the card that fell down was endings. Okay? So something is ending, for the cycle is over, and it's time for you to make a change. Rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. So it's time to say goodbye to those old ways, old people, bullshitting ass people, whatever. And these cards fell, so I'm going to go ahead and do all these cards. I guess that's the way they want me to do. I guess I go with the divine. It is what it is. So we got crossroads, direction. It's time to go in a new direction. Time for a rebirth. We have fears, afraid. Some of y'all could be having fears of endings, being afraid, having fear about the new rebirth. Okay. We have love, strong affection. This is loving yourself or loving divine, or loving other people. What's this? Attraction, magnetic attraction. A lot of people could be alert to your energy at this time, magnetic attraction. And then we have new commitment, independent. So you could be you could be single right now, but you're about to go into a new commitment. That's a new rebirth. Sex, good time. Okay. Somebody could be looking for a passion, magnetic attraction, sex, a good time. I'm going to put that there. Y'all got to be cautious of that, because you're going towards a strong affection, independent connection. You're independent right now, but you're going towards real love. Okay. You at the crossroads, going in a new direction. You could be having fears, afraid at this time, but there's an ending coming with this. It's a new rebirth. Okay? I know where to put the cards at. And then we have meeting, sacred union. You're going to a sacred union. So you'll be meeting your person soon. Marriage, proposal, commitment. That's where you're going. Marriage, sacred union, proposal. So these are the cards that fell with that card. That healing, releasing. You could be releasing people, healing. Okay, you still kind of a little bit of fears. Seeks, snake, not what it looks like. You can be healing from a lot of snakes, because they ain't what it look like. They wearing a lot of masks. We got party, having fun. You can be partying, having fun at this time. Okay, player, strategic, or this could be this player that likes to party and have fun, and just say sex, a good time. So let's go with this. Yeah, I feel as though all those cards go together. Endings. It's gonna be an endings to all this. Okay, are they having an ending? You about to go towards this snake. Okay, healing, releasing this snake. It's not what it looks like, or they make it. I'm gonna put all these cards together, and then we have. I'm sorry, apology. This snake could be coming back in with a sorry, apology. We have addictions, unhealthy attachment. They could have sex, sex problems, whatever, addictions, real addictions, drugs, the other woman, competition. This somebody who's, here we go, coming out again. Freedom, surrender. So you surrender and you have freedom. Okay, and then you got divine intervention, time for reflection. That's what you're doing. You're reflecting at this time. You're not going to chase waterfalls. Okay. Heartbreak, shattered. This person left you heartbreak, shattered. Okay. They probably left you single with responsibilities. Of course, even if you is single parent, they left you a single parent. I'm gonna put that over there. Relationship connecting. You could be about to have a relationship soon, a commitment, a real commitment. Cheating, broken in your trust. Okay, what's this? Freedom, surrender. They wanted their freedom. They wanted to surrender you. legal matters. Y'all could be going through court right now about legal matters, about, you know, being a single parent, child support, whatever. That goes over there. And then we have signs, love, meaning you be seeing the signs of real love, real relationship connecting with someone. Divine intervention, time for reflection. This person needs to reflect. It's one over here for you, one over there for them. And then we got gambling, taking a chance. So they took a risk on your love. And then we got enemy, watch your back. So this person became your enemy. I don't get how they left you and you're their enemy. Okay. Or you left them. Why, what's this? Inner growth. So you have an inner growth at this time. We're gonna read y'all, and then we're gonna read them. Meeting someone new. So y'all about to meet somebody new. Proposal is gonna lead to a marriage, a proposal. You're gonna have your freedom. Think your mind, body, and soul. Even though you might be in a little bit of fear or meeting somebody new, okay? Courage, strength. You still gonna have the courage and the strength to start this new beginning when something's ending. And then we got breakup forever. So whoever this person is a breakup forever. So this is y'all. Every time I clean, it's cards that fall, and a bunch of these cards fell. So I was like, I guess that's the reading want me to do. This card fell first. This was on the floor. Endings. Okay. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth. It's time to say goodbye to those two yesterday. I thought we get to see forever, but forever after all, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Somebody could like to show the movie Coolie High. Okay, so what I'm gonna get? Let's get. I thought we get. Let me get the reading. What lies beneath? No, let's get heart's hidden secrets. Some of y'all could be still scared to move forward, scared to fall in love, you know, scared of a proposal, a marriage, but this is coming in. Once you got your freedom, once you let this energy go, relationship, you're going to start relationship connecting with real love, okay? You're not going to be out there chasing waterfalls like this person is, okay? So you're going to start dating, meeting someone new, okay? Let's get this energy right here of these endings, a rebirth. So this is like Scorpio energy. It could be Pluto energy at this time. I know Pluto is in alignment with Saturn, you know, Venus, all that, Mars, conflict, you know. Let's go. What's this about? So we have clarity. You got clarity, okay? Or they got clarity about you moving on, starting afresh, starting a new truth, intentions, honesty. So you got clarity about their, you know, intentions towards you, even though you was at a crossroads, and then you got chasing, pursuit, toxicity. They was out here pursuing toxicity, chasing. You was resilient at first about the clarity, but now you got clarity, peace, balance, harmony, friendship. Now you brought that shit to balance, okay? You getting grounded, return. You return the sender, second chance, opportunity, making amends. You know they want to return after you already have peace and balance and harmony. You made good with what you know, the clarity that you got about this person. They was pursuing toxicity. You got clarity on that. So they could be going to do some type of karma while you healing. We did this yesterday. This energy is still here, clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying on you, still hanging on, clinging. You trying to escape this energy. You running from this energy, okay? They trying to get you distracted. Speed coming out, clinging, holding on. For a while, you probably was holding on, clinging, hoping things would change. But you just said, fuck it, I got clarity that you chasing, you know, toxicity, and I ain't with it. I want to bring peace and balance in my life. And because it kept returning, trying to cling to your energy, trying to receive some of your energy. Okay, trapped. So stuck, tied down, captive. They was keeping you tied down in this energy of toxicity. Okay? Are trying to do this shit. And then we got ecstasy. Chasing thrills, excitement, good time. You probably was chasing thrills, a good time. Or this person was. You probably got clarity on that. That's all they wanted. Just to trap up your energy. You know, chasing thrills, excitement, and good times out here. Having plenty of options, cloudy judgment. You had cloudy judgment. A lot of illusions was placed on you, unbalanced. Now you brought peace and balance to yourself. You was distorted for a minute. Heart fog, you know, mixed signals. They were sending you mixed signals, or you was giving yourself mixed signals. Okay, blocked emotions, messed up. Okay, thinking. You was constantly in your thoughts, missing you, craving you. You was craving this person. You was craving a trap, is what you was craving. Jackpot. You probably thought this person was a jackpot, but you know, they was sending out illusions. They was very unbalanced for you. Okay? Always returning unbalanced and in that ecstasy, in that Jezebel spirit, giving you cloudy judgment, mixed signals, very unbalanced, always thinking, some type of heart fog, mixed signals, spying on you, social networks, so they spying on you right now, trying to get information, trying to find ways to get to you again. Man, go ahead. Hex, curse, they could be doing, that's why the illusions out. Hex, here we go with the witchcraft again. To have you in sorrow, depression, have you in the 5 of Cups. Oh yeah, we'll do some tarot cards on this, y'all. This is for divine feminine, divine masculine. Yeah, trying to weave some type of web far away from a distance, trying to do some cottonets shit, so they can come in wearing a mask, trying to send out illusion, glamour spells is what I'm getting, beauty. So they try to do some type of glamour spell. I'm just so tired of reading up on this. Divine feminine. Longing. They could be longing for your energy again to come in with this ecstasy. I said this yesterday. So now they doing spells for you to return to me spells. Yeah. Pride. They think you in your pride. They think you ignorant. Okay? Stubborn. So they need to break you down. Divine masculine. Because you're going for a divine masculine. Okay? Karma. They could be going through karma because you're healing. That's how it always happens. It goes back, return to sender. I see return, so something is returning. I did this yesterday. So they're doing some type of witchcraft to bring some pain, 5 of Cups energy, only you. So you can only see them. Okay? Illusion. They send out illusions. Some type of glamour spell. Let's go. Some type of glamour spell. They're spying on you. They see that you got possibilities elsewhere. You about to come into the jackpot. New opportunities. They had opportunities, right? Their opportunities was to be having addictions, chasing toxicity. Now when you got a chance to get your jackpot, now they mad. Now they trying to do all types of fucking spells and shit from a distance. Because you free spirited. Like I said, you could be a single parent. You be going to court at this time, and they receiving karma for even taking you to court. Like longing. They want you to long for them. That's another spell. They're probably doing craving, aching. They want you to crave and ache and want them. Aching. I'm getting aching. Like achy, breaky heart. You know, like what the hell's wrong with these people? They want you to ache, 5 of Cups. Be in depression, like, oh my God, I feel so bad that you're going to court, legal issues. I feel so bad you're going to karma. I feel so bad that you're going to karma. Like, why are you going to karma? And if you will be going to karma for what you did to me and your child, if y'all going to court about your children, that's why you're in court. That's why you're going to karma. I mean, cause and effect, ain't it? You wanted to chase toxicity, and we didn't want it. We want peace and balance, and you always keep returning with this ecstasy, like, you know, want to cling to our energy. Cloudy judgment, because you had cloudy judgment, didn't know what you want. I mean, what you think? Check and chance. There we go. What you rolling? Rolling the dice. So they see you rolling the dice. You got recognition right now. You know, you got jackpot coming in. They saying you in your pride. You stubborn. So they gotta, you know, do some fucking spell. This could be a black widow or black widower energy. Like they like death. So it's coming to end into this witchcraft. That's what I'm getting. Pluto energy. This shit's being wiped out. Like if they is doing it, I don't know why I'm getting while you sleep. To make you crave them, think about them. Why would we crave and think about you? Obscurity. And then come in secretive, like showing a true self. You know, you got clarity on what the hell going on. They see you pursuing your, dreams. They know you're about to get the jackpot. They know that shit. They're like, damn. They had cloudy vision about you. All they wanted sex was from you and to trap you with a web of lies, spying and shit like that. Now they see you about to come into the jackpot. Now they want to return. Ain't that something? Return of the Mac. Return of a black widow. Now they come to a realization. Okay, bluff. They try to see if they can call your bluff after this magic. You see the eyes is, poked out, right? Okay, Judas. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, Judas. Y'all know what Judas went through, right? After betraying Divine, that's all I'm saying, getting into it, bitterness. They're fucking mad, angry. So they're doing some type of resentment, anger, hurtful words. They want to come in, really say something hurtful for you so you won't move ahead in the jackpot. They're in that dark spot right there, right now. They're in that dark ass spot. They're going to stay there too. Talking about some memories that we don't give a fuck about. We chasing other shit. Jackpots out this bitch. So they conflicted. How did I miss that? How did I miss that person, that earth angel? How did I miss that? Because you was under illusions. That's why. Because you was too busy out there chasing fucking thrills and addictions. Like, that's why. Y'all probably about to get a new home. I see foundation. So your foundation is about to be back balanced, at peace. Okay? Confessions. Now they want to come in. You should have confessed a long time ago. Your bitterness, that you bitter. But they saying that you stubborn. You stubborn. Underbilling, concealing, coming clean. Now they want to come clean. Are you going to come clean about the magic? No. Are you going to come clean about you chasing ecstasy, and doing magic on people with a third party? No. They're not going to come clean. They want to come to your home, though. They want to, what? So they can just abandon you again? Clown. Talking about they loyal. I told you about to come into a commitment, a marriage, a proposal. Y'all going to have great chemistry together. This is your match. This is somebody that's the yin to your yang, the yang to your yin. Okay? And they want you to feel hopeless. I told you they're going to come in and say some hopeful words. So you can be, what? In sorrow. Y'all know who this is. They like to come in with bitterness. Like, because they feel that way inside. They're going to say some hurtful words. So maybe you'll stop going towards your jackpot. Return. Sinking, despair, falling apart. That's how they want you. That's how you was with it. When you was with them, that's how you was. Sinking, despair, falling apart. They say hurtful words, try to break your heart and shit. Achy, breaky heart. Trying to cause confusion in your mind. Sending out, you ain't nobody. They'll say stuff like that. Time. I told you, they was wasting their time, hoping, and whatever they doing, they hoping and they're manifesting and wasting their time with this shit. They've been wasting their time with just trying to manifest you back, because you about to get the jackpot. Crazy karma. And they going to do crazy karma. Well, whoever they left you for, they all going to, that's why they silent. Whatever they asking for and the ethers is getting rejected. Hoping, expecting faith, manifesting you back for a second chance, open heart, because you're an empath. They know you're an empath, so they trying to get you to, and then just to come in and be bitter. What are you trying to get somebody to open their heart for, and then just to come in, say some hurtful words so they can be back in despair? I'm just getting this them and they third party doing this shit. You need to go in. We're going to do karma, sorrow. I'm telling you, bitterness, hopeless, thinking despair, second chance. Hoping you give it a second chance so they can come in with this bitterness again. Because they see you you hoping, you manifesting, you about to come into your jackpot. The confessions is hurtful words. To trap you with some hurtful words. To trap your mind with some hurtful words. And leave you in despair and sorrow again. Ain't gonna work. You see all the sunflower, you very alluring. Your light is about to shine. You know what I'm saying? You got regrowth. You see the sunflower. You like sunflower seeds. Something like that. And come on. This person is crazy. These people are crazy. They still out here chasing fucking dreams. fantasies. I can get that earth angel to feel hopeless and sink them in despair. Hook, line, sinker their ass. Okay. Well, if you think so. I mean, that's up to y'all. Y'all let these people come in and do this shit. I ain't going too far deep in it. I'm just going to read the darn message, okay? So, resistance. You resisting this person. Your energy, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. You can have a secret admirer right now that's timid. Like, they know, you went through a lot, and they know you bring a peace and balance to yourself, so they're not trying to, like, interrupt that right now. They wait until you find, peak balance, full balance, so then they can come in. So this obviously somebody that's balanced like you, conflicted, okay? They feel like you can't make decisions right now. You're hot and cold, you resisting people, or they trying to see you going to let this person return if you got clarity about these people, multiple choices, okay? Lusting. They're trying to see you still lusting, if you know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Forbidden, non-committal. They see that you're forbidden fruit, strange fruit, okay? They try not to lust, but they could be that out. They might try to bounce that out, karma, because they don't want karma. Like this motherfucker going through karma. They don't want karma. They don't want you conflicted. They don't want to be conflicted, or they don't want you conflicted in your head. They could be lusting, but they don't want to come in because they know you, an earth engine, they can get karma consequences, cause and effect for coming in and just lusting, chasing thrills. They seen what this person going through. They want to come be loyal. I seen loyalty. Yeah, realizations, awakening. They realize that who you are and they would get bad fucking karma. They got to come in with a commitment and they got to release whatever they got going on YouTube. I told you somebody's at a distance doing shit. So they trying to, you already got clarity and realization and awakening about this person. This other person was lusting. So this other person that's supposed to come in with this proposal that's longing for you right now, they're going to try to see this, you're going to let this person, and you really have peace and harmony, as you lusting after this person, and you still conflicted about this person, because they don't want to come in and get karma. You know what I'm saying? They already know about this, so they might be balanced, emotional storm. They don't want to go through emotional storm with this hex and this curse and this witchcraft. Just to let you know, turmoil, unstable. They don't want to come in with no turmoil. They want peace and balance, beauty. Because they see you as a beauty inside and out, charming, graceful, kind-hearted, an empath. Okay? They already seen what you've been through. They don't want to come in and get no damn karma. Like, if they know this person doing witchcraft, they can tell. Like, their spiritual being, they can tell there's some witchcraft being thrown and they're not trying to get no karma. Like, you go back and forth with them and they doing witchcraft on you, and then, that's on them. That's going to be on them, too. They don't want no witchcraft on them. That's why they really wanted to truly be an ending to this shit. Like, going back and forth, boundaries. No, draw the line. Enough is enough. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. I just heard that song. Drawing the line, enough is enough by Cardi B. My ops looking up. I'm like, what in the fuck? If you scared, then they say that hoe. Enough is enough. I was just in my DMs. Say no trust, then these sluts. I'm about to call up Diamond, bitch. Nuck if you butt. Ooh, child, cool down. How you fucking with me? Okay, yeah, so enough is enough. Alright. So, yeah, intuition. They want you to listen to your intuition. They could be singing heart songs, like love songs. This new person, this is a new person. Or this person be trying to interrupt. Try to have you have resistance and be conflicted about, come back to lust. Come back to lust. Come back to karma, okay? This other person, yeah, so that's what's going on. So they trying to have you conflicted in your mind. You already have peace and balance. This person, they still out there chasing in the pursuit of toxicity. You have a divine feminine or divine masculine. Don't want to get no karma. That's what I'm getting. They don't want no karma. They come to a realization, okay, that you are an empath just like them, empathies, awakening. And somebody is doing some fucking witchcraft. Probably have you lusting. Beauty. some type of glamour. They're trying to glamour you. Like, and they could be having a heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. They could be sending you love songs. Like, you know, and they want you to set boundaries with this person. So this is somebody that's a seer too. Okay? This is somebody that's a seer. They know what's going on spiritually, so they send you heart songs. Like to make you balance. Like to get you balance, your frequency balance. Like you got somebody out here that really, you know that you're an empath and that they want you to awaken to this person going to bring you emotional storms, charming, graceful, kind-hearted, abandoned. That this person is a clown and all they're going to do is abandon you again, left out, walk away, cold, just be cold-hearted. So you got two people in your energy. You got another person that's telepathy communicating with you. That's your real person that want to come in and propose and have a divine, union with you. But they making sure that you're balanced in your mind, body, and soul. So they sending you songs, love songs. And this person is interrupting with some fucking magic. You know what I'm saying? From a distance. And they still connected to toxicity. They still running, chasing thrills. Okay? And the universe could be balancing you out. Like, don't be out here chasing thrills, just lust. You are forbidden. You are the forbidden fruit. You need to know your worth. You are for forbidden fruit. You could be conflicted about this. Am I chosen? They could be doing that shit. I don't think I'm chosen, so I could just go give myself away to anybody and give my energy to anybody and let them cling to my energy. You know what I'm saying? They could be doing the shit. Emotional storm. They want you to abandon your jackpot, whatever that is, your pinnacles. Grounded. Staying grounded and not thinking that you're forbidden fruit. You're not forbidden. We can touch all over you. We can go ahead and steal your energy, harvest it. We can go ahead and have you conflicted. That's what they're doing. That's the magic that they're doing. I'm seeing it from a distance, so that way they can come in and you already like back in your normal, charming, graceful, kind-hearted, empathetic way. You let this shit go. You brought peace and balance to your mind, body, so they want to return to cause conflict. They doing the magic far away, and then they want to come in. No, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, you forbidden fruit? No, you're not. Nobody out here is forbidden fruit. You like everybody else. Hurtful words. I'm just trying to tell you, man and woman, they want to come in and say that to you. But they can't get to you right now because you got them blocked. They got an obsession with this shit. They got an obsession with hurting you or, trying to bring you down because they going through karma, and it's going to be even worse because they going through karma. They feel hopeless. That's where they want you at because they feel that way. They need to come in and return and say some hurtful words to get you back unbalanced. They're trying to get you off this damn... That's a shame you got an obsession with hurting somebody. Just think about that. Like, who has an obsession with hurting people? These are some weirdos escaping. You escape this person. They're trying to get that spark back. They're trying to get that spark back with you. Attraction, spark, passion. They're trying to spark it back up like a motherfucking battery. The shit is on empty. And they trying to spark that shit back up only just to come in and have you hopeless and say some hurtful words. You ain't strange fruit. Who gonna say their energy? Who gonna do that? Why would you say your energy? You ain't no different than nobody else. I'm telling you, that's what they're gonna say. I'm hearing them say this shit. Beginnings, because you start a new beginning. It's like you got a fresh start, a rebirth. Like it says on this card, it's time to say goodbye. Now you got a new beginning. You got to recognize your worth. You forbidden fruit, man or woman. They're gonna come in and say, "No, you're not. You're not forbidden fruit. Who are you? What makes you different than anybody else? I'm an earth angel. That's what makes me different from anybody else that you deal with." Tap in. Intimacy. I told you they want to talk. And then they got a secret hidden agenda of what they want to talk about. You got somebody coming in and be a lawyer. You got a new beginning. That's going to be loyal, not no clown. Okay? That's going to come in here, leave you left out and walk away from you and be cold to you. Like, you never existed. Who Who are you? You nobody. Watch how I just walk away and turn my back again. Yeah. Watch this. Watch I leave you for the third party that I've been practicing magic with on you. You ain't no jackpot. The jackpot over here. The jackpot out here. Try to have you conflicted in your mind. Trying to get that spark back. You don't have no spark for this person. I ain't saying you don't care about them, but they're trying to make you care about this curse, hex, witchcraft. They're trying to spark this shit back up again. It's no spark. Especially you doing this. You're trying to start a new beginning with lust. What are you talking about? You ain't strange fruit. Anybody can hit that. You know, they try to put that negative mind, you know, set in you. Anybody can hit that. But ain't nobody been hitting it. You see what I'm saying? It's going to start off with intimacy. Look, past life. This is your past life karmic lesson. This person is your past life karmic lesson. They've been doing this in the past. Doing hexes, love spells, you know, having you conflict in your mind about who should you choose. Maybe last time you didn't choose your true love or something like that. You didn't use your intuition. You chose this person. And you went through a cycle of karmic lessons with this person. Maybe that's what it is. And they want you to go through it again. Energetic wise, they know you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take you through this again. No, the fuck you're not. No, you're not. You're not taking nobody through this shit. You're going to keep it fucking moving. Keep it fucking moving. Kick rocks. If they was able to do this before, you probably learned your lesson this lifetime. Like, not to let them take you through this. You are strange fruit. You're not even supposed to be connecting with people like this. Having chemistry with people like this. Especially people that sitting up there cursing you, hexing you behind the scenes. Why are you doing magic on people? On their minds? Just to be with them. Just to what? Be able to talk to them any type of fucking way you want. Have them sinky, hopeless, and despair. Because that's the way you feel inside. Abandoned. They got abandonment issues. Sounds like a personal problem. You should have healed. Nowadays, you grown. You should have healed them abandonment issues when you was a teenager. We ain't got shit to do with that shit. Fuck you. You should have healed that shit instead of running out here chasing toxicity. That makes it worse. Why would you add more shit on and glue it to yourself? You did it to yourself. Past, look, better off perspective, better off having this clear headspace. I'm telling you about something about your mind. They want to play with your mind. Curse your mind. That's done. That magic ain't even working. That's what I'm saying. That magic running away from you, only you. You only see yourself right now until, you know, your person come in, your jackpot come in. That's money, home, you know. They're trying to get you away from this. They want you to run back to them. Okay? Soulmates. Only you. This person only see you. Or they want you to only see them. That's what I'm saying. Remember I just said that? There's a person that's watching. They're going to make sure that this magic don't work. They don't want no karma. They want you to see it. What this person is doing. They want you to see it. Like, do you see it? Look how they looking at each other's eyes. The eyes are the witness of the soul. Do you see this shit? They don't want no karma. You got clarity. They got clarity on this shit. To them, you are strange fruit. Forbidden. And if you go back, what I'm getting is they're going to see you forbidden. If you turn back and you lust after this person, you spark this back up. And they know this person is doing magic. And you go lusting and you go lay down with this person. You let this person harvest off your energy again. Not only that, get your mind all fucked up with confusion. You don't know who you are. They don't want to be bothered with that shit. If you go spark this shit back up, chemistry back up with this person, you let this magic work. They don't want to lay down with you. Your soulmate ain't going to want to lay down with you. If you don't see yourself as forbidden. Basically, if you don't see yourself as forbidden fruit, man or woman, they can't start a beginning with. So in a past life, this was your person. You was going through something karmic. So say like what I'm getting, I'm seeing the scene. Say, you know, you've been reincarnated over and over again, right? say in ancient Egypt, right? You was like a queen or a king, right? And you supposed to choose somebody to marry, right? You ended up with somebody that was a karmic, like somebody like, put it this way, what I'm seeing, like somebody don't mind taking people out with magic. They very powerful. As soon as they get jealous or envious or mad, it's like you on a throne next to them, and you have two people you're in love with. That's what I'm saying. You got two people you're in love with, right? One is a karmic. They didn't call them karmic back then. They were just powerful beings, spiritual beings. But you had one, okay? They have powers, but they use their powers for like love and flourishing the land or something like that. And then you got one, them motherfuckers get jealous when they see you even talking to somebody. They see you talking to somebody. You're a spiritual being too. All y'all spiritual beings, but you got one that you chose, feminines, like that's a king, a powerful king, and he just karmic like hell. He always going to war. Don't listen to your wisdom. It's like, I don't think we should go to war. We're going to lose a lot of men and women. And he don't listen. And he just constantly, over and over again, go to war. It's like always war. This person like always war. And then you got the other one that's an empath, like, there's some way we can settle this, and they listen to your wisdom. That's what I'm saying. Like, they always come to you for advice. What do you think we should do, about this? They come to you for advice. This person, this is the person you chose before. You chose this person. And it was always a karmic cycle. And then you was always looking at that person like, I should have chose that person. It's like a kind of love story, like, went wrong, broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed, apology. And this person will always apologize and try to heal the situation. And they'll go back at it again. This is the other person is the person you supposed to chose. This person can recognize you from, back then. Like, I know they ain't chose me last time. They probably ain't gonna choose me this time. That's what I'm getting. I'm seeing this whole scene like two people sitting on a throne, and she looking over at him like, let's go to war. He like one of those types. He got power, magical powers. He does a lot of witchcraft. This person, he used the light witchcraft, the craft. I'm going to say the craft, the occult, the alchemy. When he does alchemy, it's about love. He don't do love spells and shit, but flourishing the land, shit like that. Feasting, shit like that. This man and this man could have went at it before. Like, oh yeah, my wife loved you. I can see how my wife really deeply loved you, so I'm going to destroy you. So this person could have destroyed this person a long time ago. Divine masculine, you can take it the other way. You had a queen, whatever. We're going to say queen goddess, because queen means whore. Goddess, take it as a resonate. And she wicked. Just a wicked bitch. Okay? She loves to do dark magic. That's how she take people out. And then you got the other goddess that's more caring, compassionate, always want to go to war, always giving information. Let's go to war. Kill them all. One of those type people. And you got one that's like, maybe we can settle this another way. Go offer them some blankets, something, some oil, some gold, something like that. We don't need to lose any more people. And this is a wicked bitch that be like, no, fuck it. No questions asked. Let's go destroy them. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I'm seeing it. Time. So waiting cycles moments. I'm telling you, you went through this time and time again. And they're just waiting. Whoever your real love is, that's just waiting to see if you're going to shatter and break their heart again. They already know. They try to watch to see if you're going to let this person come in with, return sorry after they broke your heart. or in the past life, they broke your heart. They're just waiting. They like every time this cycle come up, y'all do this shit. Y'all heal the situation with these people that, you know, want to come in with an apology, even in the past life. So this is somebody that knows you from your, they recognize you from your past life. Before you, you know what I said, what they call it, reincarnation. This is somebody that recognizes you from reincarnation. They know who you are. You probably don't even know who you are from the past life. Or you probably got an idea, silence. And they're keeping it silent right now from you. They're trying to watch you and see what you do. They ain't coming back in to get cursed, hex. Because I believe this person in the past life put a hex on them, a bad hex on them, cursed them, because they didn't want to do the occult for the bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't into that dark shit, like take them out. So this is somebody that you was with in the past that, before you reconcile, cursed the whole land. I mean, it stopped flourishing, faming, nothing. This person destroyed the whole fucking land. Damn. This is a person that destroyed the whole damn land. If they was flourishing, the other person was the one making it flourish. This person destroyed the whole fucking shit. All because they was in love with you and you was in love with them. Wow. Conflict. So this is somebody that knows you from reincarnation. I'm telling you. They're trying to see if you're going to spark this shit up with them again. They want you to know your worth is what I'm getting, that you strange fruit. There's somebody that says that you're not supposed to be with this person. You are forbidden. They see you as forbidden. A healer, they see you forbidden. Waiting. They waiting in cycles. They seeing somebody do something in cycles. This is the same cycle over again from your past life that you broke their heart before you shattered. You heart broke them. You destroyed them. You destroyed the land. You helped this person destroy the land, basically. Where they ain't had no food endings. I believe this cycle, this time, this reincarnation, this shit gonna end. You're not gonna do this shit again. Withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. Like I said, you're just gonna be withdrawn from this person. Single, lonely, solitary, escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Yeah, intimacy. Then this person gonna want to come in and talk. That's what I'm saying. Influences, attachments, third parties. That's what I'm telling you. Vitality. They know this time they gotta walk away for good if you go back to this third party. There was a third party before interfering. Okay, attachments, third party fears, peers. There was a lot of people involved back then. Loyalty. And this person was loyal. They want to see if you're going to be loyal to them. Spiritually, or you're going to break their heart again. Influences, running, distant. This person wants you to run from this person, get distant from this person because they know what happened before. Time after time. I just heard Cyndi Lauper. Time after time. This cycle, same cycle. So that's basically like you were hungry with this person. Like you cared about this person. You was in love with two people, and one person was about flourishing, lifting you up, supporting you, real love, and the other person was just a destroyer. They love that darn dark magic. And ended the whole damn land with that damn dark magic. So this person's distant, distracted. They gonna see you get distracted. They watch it. Shocking. Because they know you did this to them before, and it was shocking how you betrayed them with this person. Like, what the? So I'm just getting like, man, I want y'all used to sneak off and go see this person. You could have got caught. You could have got caught with this person. You got caught with this person. Shallow. This person was real shallow. I told you. See how this floods and shit like that? They were so shallow that, I mean, with all that witchcraft they was doing, it ended up, you know, fucking up everything. Flooding shit. Shit was being flooded. They had to flood the whole damn land out because of this person. They had to flood the whole land out and start fresh. because this person was shallow. This was hollow, empty board. This was all over, third party situation. You didn't choose right. You didn't choose right, so it caused an ending. It's something about the cosmos back then too, because I know back then they used to deal with the mathematics of the cosmos, the stars, the moons, the equations of the cosmos. So something about Pluto. Pluto was in effect back then. It's something that they did that they're not supposed to do on that Pluto alignment, and they did it anyway, and it ended up ending the whole fucking shit. The whole land was wiped the fuck out. Time. And it might be that cycle again, might be time for that shit again. And I think it's up to you. Memories. I seen memories running, shocking. Twin flames, family, exhausted. Exhaustion, fantasy, daydreaming, imagining. So this person know, I'm telling you, this person know exactly who you are. Vitality. And they had to walk away last time, or you walked away last time from them. So this is somebody watching, making sure you don't spark up this, this flame with this person again. Attachment, third party. They ain't trying to be a third party again. They ain't trying to do it. They know what this person did before and how shallow they was. Yeah, rejection, confusion. This time they don't want you to be confused. They want you to be like straightforward. Like, you gotta realize that you strange fruit. Forbidden. Non-committal sexual energy. They don't want you to be out there with that sexual energy and get distracted again. Wow. I don't know why I'm seeing this. It's crazy. Shocking. Turmoil, trouble, unexpected. They don't want that shit to happen again. Unexpected. Pluto. I told you something unexpected happened with this land. I'm seeing this shit. Two people sitting on the throne. The woman looking over at the man in the crowd. That's the one she truly want, but she made the wrong decision. I mean, this man do sacrifices, all that. The one she was with. Sacrificed his whole land for this bullshit because she was in love with someone else. He seen it in her eyes. That's what I'm getting. Didn't I say something about eyes? I keep saying mention something about eyes. So it's something about a Pluto alignment. That's why this other person is waiting. Man or woman. This is why this other man is waiting to see if you make the same shocking, decision again. So something about a Pluto alignment. Okay. They're not doing it this time. They recognize. If you don't recognize who you at, where you at right now with the, the alignments and shit like that, you don't recognize who you are. They're trying to see if you recognize. That's why they send in heart songs. They try to see if you recognize yet. And they're going to shock you. Who you are and that you are forbidden. I keep hearing forbidden. That word forbidden. So maybe that's how they used to talk. You are forbidden. Okay? Shocking. It's going to be shocking. It's going to probably bring a little bit of turmoil. Okay? Trouble unexpected from people that you're forbidden. Probably why none of your relationships never worked out like that. Probably why some of y'all never got married. You need to recognize who you are and bring peace and balance to your mind, body, and soul. Okay? And you have a Pacific person out there. You're forbidden. You're not supposed to be touched. That's why I brought a lot of turmoil, non-committal, and, second, what's that? Sexual energy. It only becomes sexual energy. Because these people was feeding off your energy because you are forbidden. You had to learn that shit. You forbidden. You already belong to somebody. I told y'all be having divine unions already hooked up. But something happened in the past before you reincarnated. You reincarnated over and over again, and somebody was a third party and appeared an attachment to you. And it kept happening. You kept choosing the same type of fuckery or the same person. And something happened. It's something about Pluto energy, I'm telling you. The alignment of Pluto is something about Pluto, Mars, Saturn conflict. Something about Saturn. Mars, I just said Mars, depth. And that's what I'm saying. Look, something happened. Awareness, importance, value. That's what I'm telling you. So this person in your past used to talk real harsh to you. Fantasy, daydreaming, rejection. This person in your past, before you used to talk real harsh to you. And now it's going on again. They want to be able to come in and do this shit again. The same thing they did in the past. You got to recognize that somebody wants you to really soulfully get your peace and balance, okay? And really, really recognize who you are. Somebody is trying to, your soulmate is trying to get you to see. Do you see who you really are, who we was in the past life? Can you see? They really try to, especially y'all women, they really trying to get you to see, like, better off, clear headspace. They want you to have a clear headspace when they come in. They're not trying. This is the last go round. They're not trying to go do that shit again. I'm listening to your intuition. And I'm hearing that song from Christmas Day. Do you see what I see? Do you see a star far above the earth? So it's like star seed. They want you to heal from this. You could have a lot of trauma. From some could have attached to you, and you could have had a lot of trauma from this past life, and you brought it into this past life. That's what you need to heal. You don't even realize that. You meeting the same type of people that it was a curse or a hex put on you and this person. This person probably recognized it was a curse of a hex that this person did a long time ago. Okay? So you would never like get peace and balance. Something you got to stay conflicted. But your energy is always devoted or craving this person. Yeah, abandoned. This person abandoned you a long time ago. I'm getting just by not listening to you. Boundaries. Like they have their heart blocked towards you. Always some conflict, decisions, hot, cold decisions that got y'all in a lot of fucking trouble. Like I'm saying, like this is weird when I pick it up. This some shit like ancient. This person is really trying to get you to see who you really are. And this person put a hex or a curse on. That's all they did. And you come across the same people that's always cursing you, hexing you. This is somebody that knows exactly who you are, and you don't know yet who you are. You don't have insight, but there's a lot of people that have insight who you are. So they've been cursing, hexing you, putting witchcraft on you to keep y'all two apart. They're gonna make sure that you're not gonna start a new beginning with this person again. They're not doing it this time. That's what I'm getting. Resistance. They're gonna see you have a resistance. If you're gonna break this hex, you're gonna let them have a second chance with you, knowing that you is forbidden. So this is the person you're supposed to be with. But this person was doing so much witchcraft in the past that you couldn't even see. This is the person that you kind of knew. Your heart knew. This is the one you're supposed to be with. Y'all the ones supposed to be running the land. But this one right here, they're a dark witch or dark warlock. You would have the jackpot if you would have chose the other party. Now they come back this lifetime, and it's only been about sex and making you feel hopeless and spying on you. And I told you they got caught somewhere. They got caught. And this person knew exactly where your heart was. Okay? You was always thinking. They knew exactly where your heart was. So they destroyed, hexed you, hexed the land, and hexed this person. They have you trapped for like eternity, whatever they did. This could have been some type of Gen spirit that y'all would never, meet up again next lifetime. It's some shit like that I'm picking up, clinging. This person has been clinging to your energy, so you will never get clarity of who they was in your past life or who your person really is. That's some shit right there. So this spirit be sending people in the same type of energy that they was in back then. They've been sending people in. It's like a motherfucking ancient jinn or some shit, like a ancient curse. You will never be able to see this person. Meet this person again. Marriage proposal. So now this lifetime you're gonna get a marriage proposal. But this person is being cautious this time. Let's get their ass right here because I'm tired of this shit. Break up forever. So I told you this is a breakup forever. Watch your back. This is an enemy that's been on your ass since ancient Kemet. Watch your back. Enemy. They became your enemy. How you married to this person? You put whoever put y'all together. But how you end up with this person, right? And then they become your enemy. So this person was your enemy because of who you love or who you supposed to been with, gambling. They took a risk. Are they taking a risk now? Divine intervention, time for reflection. I told you somebody they reflecting both of them. Like I know who they is. Legal matters. I'm telling you something about throw them in the dungeon or some shit like that. Maybe that happened before. The legal matter, throw them to the wood, throw them to the dungeons. You know, throw them to the lions, freedom, surrender. Different time. You know, same shit. Different day. Freedom, surrender. They didn't want you to have freedom. So they did, you know, they could have thrown both of y'all to the fucking woods, the lions or something like that. And the lions then cheating, broken trust. They said you broke their trust, you cheated on them. Okay, single. Responsibilities. Heartbreak. And then you got the other woman. So they had somebody too. Man or woman. Addictions, unhealthy. They had addiction to power. That's what I'm getting. And then, I'm sorry, apology. After they went and did some shit, you know, they had addiction to power. That's what I'm picking up. Snake, not what it looks like. Yeah, exactly. Because, how the fuck you throwing your wife? So this is like ego, power. You throwing your wife to the wood because she was in love with somebody else. But you had somebody too. Same shit. Healing, releasing. So they don't want you to heal and release this energy, this hex, this curse that they put on you for y'all two never to meet. Player, strategic. They was being strategic then and they being strategic now. They just kept their shit a secret. That's what I'm getting. But yours was like, maybe people knew. Maybe somebody went back and told the person, like, I think them two in love. You know, and they seen your spirit, so they knew y'all supposed to be together. They knew you was forbidden fruit. They're not even touching you. A party, having fun. I'm getting feast. Like y'all, it was a lot of feast, having fun, sex, good time. And, you know, madams, maidens, sex, good time. Okay. Magnetic attraction, passion. So that's what it is. Whoever y'all are, y'all had a magnetic attraction to them as far as lust-wise, but love-wise, you didn't. You was not in love with this person. They was too egotistical and they was too evil. With their alchemy is what I'm getting. And maybe back then you probably figured out the only reason why you had attraction and passion to them, magnetic, because they were doing magic. Maybe you found out and, you know, your real love was towards somebody else and, you know, they was like, throw your ass to the wolves. Some type of crazy shit like that. Let me get true crime. So they found out, like I said, could have changed you up somewhere, abuse, neglect, missing, secret, dungeon. I'm just getting dungeon. So this is somebody that was just in a fucking power. Wedding, marriage. This is somebody you was married to. Love. Okay? Abuse and neglect. That's crazy. Probably used to punish you by putting you, that person. Oh, okay. So they put the person that you was in love with in like a dungeon or some shit like that. Could have been while y'all was getting married. So they chained the person up while y'all was getting married. They put him in a dungeon. I don't know why I'm picking this up, y'all. I'm seeing it. This going way back, though. What I'm picking up. Not no motel hotel, but a dungeon. Yeah. Mind control. This is part of mind control. I told you in a power to get mind control over you and them. And then female. I'm telling you. Mind control. Run away. So they abuse and neglect, so you won't run away from them. Roll. So you can take this journey with them and won't run away. So they used to fucking chain you up in a dungeon or your person to get mind control. So you'll be, oh, okay, I'm getting it. So you could be under their control so you won't run away. You want to take this journey with them. This is part of mind control. Basically, almost like MK Ultra now, but that's the way they do. They lock you up in a dungeon because they want to marry you, okay? And you're not sleeping in no motel, no hotel. They lock you up in a dungeon. They just abuse and neglect you to gain mind control. Female, run away. You want to take this journey with me to marry me? So they basically force you to get married to them. It's just crazy. Family. And have a family and then clean it up. They used to clean up families. I'm trying to tell you, this person was powerful. Whoever you was with was powerful. And they wanted your spousal partner. I'm trying to tell you, they was power. Fire, spousal partner. There's somebody that dwells on power. That's it. Accomplice partner in crime. You became a accomplice partner in crime with this person. Aliens. Something about your bloodline. I told you forbidden. You're not even supposed to have married this person, but by force they did this. So it's something with family, heritage. You know how back then they said Moses came from a certain bloodline, and this person came from a certain bloodline. You're not supposed to marry them. Some shit. It's something going on like that. Like they trapped you, but you from a different bloodline, so you forbidden. They're not supposed to even marry you, but they got mind control over you. That you're gonna take this journey with them, family, and start a family with them. Your bloodline is not so they can clean up your bloodline. Your family. They wanted to clean up your bloodline. So you could have been, oh my God, this person could have been cleaning up your bloodline. Going to war with your bloodline. Secret. They was going to war with your own bloodline, man. It's crazy. Jealousy. They were jealous of your bloodline. This is a female. Could have been, you could have been a male in the past. Like this could have happened, like, could have been a male that time. Now you turn into a female, then you turn into another male, then a female. Could have kept going like that. This is somebody that was jealous of your, you see the blood on there? Jealous of your bloodline. Who the fuck? So it was like, both always traveling to clean up. Like I said, going to war, battle. Every lifetime going to battle with your bloodline. This is weird. But I'm picking up lies, a magician. I told you, doing magic on your bloodline. Organized crime and organize these wars. Secret. Homicide. They'll do secret homicides. So this is somebody. Yo, I'm picking up. You know how back then your bloodline is sacred. So you cannot mix bloodlines. Right? You had somebody that wanted to go to war with your bloodline, was jealous of your bloodline. But you know what I'm picking up? Like the abuse and neglect, like they trap you. Like they got a hold of you, they trapped you, they kidnapped you from your bloodline. You got married to this person, but you was not allowed to like basically sleep in a bed with them, but they was allowed to have affairs and shit like that while they was married to you. And that was to get mind control over you, but you probably was in love with somebody else that was part of your bloodline. This person was part of your bloodline. They wanted you to run away from your bloodline, marry them, even though they abuse and neglect you, rogue, and wanted you to take this path with them, like basically make you trade against your own bloodline. They wanted to make you trade against your own bloodline because they were jealous of your bloodline, and they would do, murders while you with them, while you married to them on your own fucking bloodline, your family. That's crazy. Over jealousy, and not only that, throwing out illusions, telling lies on your family. This is somebody that wanted power, organized crime, and they was organizing wars. They would secretly unalive your family. But it seemed like you knew, or somebody might have came and told you, somebody that you was in love with, or somebody, somebody you supposed to have been with. There's somebody you supposed to have been with from your bloodline, and somebody organized crime on your family because they were jealous and they wanted mind control over you and your family. Like, I can't never, like, I'm telling you, this is something got to do with ancient. There's some ancient shit right here, endings. So this person, while you was with them, married to them, they was causing endings to your bloodline because they were jealous of them. And they wanted to force you, they abuse and neglect you because of your bloodline, and they wanted mind control over you and wanted a family with you. So something with their bloodline, like they wanted to wipe out your bloodline and clean up theirs. So maybe their bloodline was cursed, is what I'm getting. It was already cursed, and they wanted to hex on your bloodline. That's what I'm getting. Some type of gift y'all bestowed, a secret gifts. What the fuck? Homicide. So they thought a way of getting your gifts to become stronger and in power or some shit like that was to take your family out or some shit like that. Man, come on. Cult. Might well call it a cult. I told you, organized crime. They was doing this shit, man. I'm picking this shit up from way back in Kemetrit. It's some type of gift y'all bestow your family, and this person wanted to take your family with magic. They do dark shit. And they started organizing crime on your family. But they wanted you for some reason, because maybe you got a secret gift, but they'll abuse and neglect you. Maybe that's the way they thought, abusing and neglecting you. So they held you captive in this land. They basically held you captive in the land so they could organize crime against your family, like get them caught up, come look for you, some shit like that, had you in a dungeon and shit. Maybe somebody came and told you. So you was forbidden. That's what it is. And this person wanted to marry you so they could be able to basically take your family out. They were jealous of your bloodline. They wanted to clean your bloodline out. Like wipe it clean. Like your blood not supposed to mix with their blood. Some type of shit like that. And they thought they could take your family gifts, your secret gifts, or some shit like that by organizing crime. So they was trying to wipe out your whole damn family. That's why I picked up wars and shit like that. Like, this person had you going to war with your own damn family, made it look like you was going to war with your family. But they kidnapped you, but they tried to get mind control over you. So what the fuck, caregiver? That's why they kept you alive. It's something about death. So whatever y'all had, what y'all was flourishing on, I'm telling you, they would end up So whatever they did, it didn't work. Like, it didn't flourish their land. They ain't do nothing. It just caused wars. They was trying to get something. They was trying to get something off your bloodline or something, your gifts. Egotism, I'm telling you, this motherfucker. And they made a man-made disaster. And it's something they did, something on a cosmos that had this shit come to a fucking end, fraud. I'm trying to tell you, imprisonment. I'm trying to tell you. They did something, they was trying to do some type of fraud. Speaking some type of illusion, something like that over your family, committing fraud. While they had kept you hostage. They kept you hostage. And like, you know, they had phones back then, but whatever way they communicate, telepathic, or they send somebody to go talk, you know, we got your person captive, we're going to marry them, we're going to basically clean up your bloodline. And basically, we're going to wipe your bloodline out. So this is somebody that wanted somebody gifts. So they caused a man-made disaster, made it seem like you deserted them, your family, your bloodline, abused and neglected. You kept you in a dungeon. I just keep getting a fucking dungeon, man. And then that was a way to get mind control. So you sit on the throne with them. You just like, you obeying. So if they say, we about to cause war against your family, like you wouldn't say anything. But it was somebody that you was supposed to be with. You supposed to marry from your land. And this person, yeah, that's crazy. This person even put them in jail, in a dungeon too, while you sat up there and got married. So you are forbidden. It was forbidden. Your bloodline is not supposed to mix with this person. You're not supposed to have a family with this person. This shit crazy. Jealousy. This was all over some special gifts that your family, your bloodline hold. And now this lifetime, you're supposed to break them hexes and curses because you have somebody particular you're supposed to be with. You know, they could be a link to your family. They still part of it. If you think about it, if it's about the tree, your bloodline, and we saying star seeds, indigo, chosen ones, it's all the same bloodline. It's all the same bloodline. So if you say like, that's my fourth cousin, that's my fifth cousin, some shit like that, I mean, it's still part of your bloodline. You won't never know. But if they're star seed, if they're chosen one, they're still part of your bloodline. So it's almost like you are, if you say incest, it's almost still incest. That's why I don't understand when people be saying that shit like, we don't do that incest. But you still part of this bloodline. So if it's all connected, we're still all part of, you still committing incest. That's the way they used to do it back then to keep their bloodline strong. Go read your Bible. Since y'all talk so much about the Bible, go read it. Where it says Moses came from another land. You're not supposed to mix your blood with them. You know, how they used to beef back then when somebody blood, you know, is part of a different family. So if you say we all connected, you're still part of this bloodline. That's why I understand when people, y'all read that Bible, but y'all be coming on here talking that bull crap about incest. But back then, we had Isis and we had Osiris. They was brothers and sisters, twin brothers and sisters. They was married. They had a child together. We had Nephthys and we had Set. They had a child together. Sons, right? Cain and Abel, right? So how did this, you know, all these babies, they had to get, you know, if it's 3 men and 1 woman on the earth, how did this generation start? So that means they must have been having incest with their mother, right? Well, not Cain, because Cain, you know, was part of the devil. But that means Adam and, you know, Abel was having sex with his own mother. Keep the bloodline thick. That's what I'm saying. It was to keep the bloodline thick. And you had a lot of people that was jealous of this bloodline because just like Yahshua, you was able to heal, you was able to do shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This was all part of mind control. They doing it still to this day. Mind control. Y'all still on that mind control shit. If you think about it, it was only 3 people in the fucking garden. How did Eve have all these children? Unless they were sleeping with calves and fishes. Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up here. They don't think like that, though. They don't think like you think. That's why they so jealous of your gifts. That's what I'm saying. So you're like sun children. Like you get uploads from the stars, moons, quasars, whatever. And they wasn't able to do it. So they wanted that gift. They got jealous. And they wanted to weaken your bloodline. That's what I'm trying to say. With lust. It was all about lust. They wanted to weaken your bloodline. And they ain't never want you to get in contact with your family like they do now. You ain't connected with your, spiritual family. Y'all got gifts. Once y'all connect, that shit is going to be uplifted, it's going to be strong. It's like they became your enemy. Watch your back. These motherfuckers became your enemies. That's why they was brainwashing your ass. Think about it. It don't make any fucking sense. Just go read your Bible. If there's only 3 people in the Bible, the whole Bible in the beginning, where all these generations come from? And that bloodline was thick, and you seen everybody that was connected to that bloodline, they had some type of gift, right? You seen that shit, right? They all had spiritual gifts, part of that bloodline. Don't ask me why it whatever this is ending. This dynasty. Because we see all other dynasties, y'all try to brainwash people. Are you brainwashing this bloodline? And it was a lot of fraud on this bloodline. That's what I'm saying. This is why they want mind control. They can get mind control over everybody. If you let them get mind control over you, like I said, you just go back, go read your Bible. That's why I be like, y'all be coming on here talking that shit. But y'all be like missing the point. They be brainwashing the fuck out you. If it's only 3, I'm going to repeat this again. If it's only 3 people on this earth, where all this generation come from? Where Moses come from? Where Abraham come from? Where all these people come from? How was they so powerful? These same people that come from this bloodline, why was they so powerful? Why still yet this dynasty, you still got these light bearers that's that powerful, that's connected to this bloodline? That's why they always try to stop you every time you start awakening. Because you part of that bloodline. Okay? Y'all can't get mind control over me. I like I said, when I was 12, when I read certain parts of the Bible, I was like, something ain't making any fucking sense here. You can't brainwash me. I'm not going to skip over that. They want me to skip over that. I'm not skipping over that. It's something that, it's some type of code y'all trying to get us to miss. What is it? I'm going to just leave you with that. It's only 3 people in the Bible. How this generation started. Y'all be talking about incest and all that, but y'all star seeds, if y'all all connected to the same blood, like I said, the Jesus strand, ain't y'all all brothers and sisters or 3rd cousins, 4th cousins, 5th cousins? You don't even know now you connected with some of your bloodline. If they're part of the Jesus strand and they're high vibrational being as you and they got gifts, yes, you connected to some of your bloodline already. So I guess you committed incest. Y'all say the motherfuckers be under mind control. I don't like motherfuckers that like to be under mind control and don't think for themselves. They let everybody else think for. I don't like that shit. Because I just read that Bible and it's like, something ain't making any fucking sense, man. Y'all skipping shit. Y'all hear that crow? I know that's right. Fuck out of here. That's be them dark souls that be doing witchcraft. Dynasty after dynasty. Making sure you forget. Or making sure you don't have an awakening. They come every fucking dynasty doing that shit, man. Go take that shit somewhere. Couldn't do that shit to me. We gonna get them motherfucking answers. And this is ending. That hurts, that curse, that witchcraft you put on people's minds. This dynasty, they know that shit coming to an end. Too many people got ascensions right now. The awakening is happening. trying to get people to go down the wrong damn path, man. Go take your ass somewhere. Don't want nobody to have an awakening of a new beginning. Want them to be limited. I told you, don't go nowhere but here. Nothing, ain't no crown chakra, no third eye. They don't want you to have no type of new beginning, no awakening. Nothing. Nowhere but here. But that shit about to end. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Think about that shit. They don't want you to think about that shit, man. They just want to keep brainwashing with scriptures. Well, wait, hold up. Hold up. If it's only Adam, first it was Lilith and Adam. Lilith wasn't playing that shit. I'm not submitting to no, hell no. I'm just going to lay in the garden and just have babies and, and just, can't speak, none shit like that. I'm going to just go ahead and leave. So they had to make somebody else. Well, like I said before, I don't see the difference. If you feel as though Lilith was a bad person, okay, because you thought she betrayed, but she had freedom to leave. Divine didn't punish her. She had freedom to leave the garden. She left because she wasn't going to be brainwashed. Now you got Eve. She did this. She did the worst. You know what I'm saying? She bit the apple and made, Cain, a demon seed. Look what he did to his brother Abel because of jealousy. Okay? So then if you only have Cain left, okay? If we only had Cain left, if Abel was out of here, okay, and there's only Adam and Cain, where does generation come from? That's what they skipping. Like, if it was only 3 people on this earth, well, actually 4, because Lilith, we have Adam, Lilith, Abel was out the way. We got Eve. So did Lilith come back to the garden and have kids with Cain? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all don't be paying attention. I'm like, you can't fool me with shit, man. Let's go. You can't fool me with shit, man. Come on. There's only 4 people on this earth. And where all these generations come from? Exactly. Why was Cain jealous of Abel? Because he had that bloodline. It's the same thing. He got jealous because he knew he was of the devil, and it says it in the Bible. You are of your father, the devil. And like I said, Eve committed adultery. She went and slept with who? Went and slept with the devil. Came back, slept with Adam, had twins, Cain and Abel. One from the devil, one from God. Cain was jealous, unalived Abel because of the bloodline. He had that pure bloodline. It's the same thing. Y'all don't pay attention, but okay, opportunity. Setting attention for opportunities. I pay attention. I don't play no games with it. I've been on this since I was young. You can't fool me. For the motherfuckers in the back who said I was slow. Y'all the ones slow. You couldn't even pick that up. You probably wouldn't even thought about that. You probably 60 years old and never pick that up, huh? Yeah, exactly. Success. You're going towards success and you got protection. Dark and the light. Solar system and dark. That shit crazy. I even seen that when I was young. I'm like, what the? Where did Moses come from? Where did Adam come from? I mean, we know where Adam came from, but where did Moses come from? Abraham? Where all these people come from? Joseph? Where all these people come from? If there's only one woman, there was only one woman, y'all. Well, 2 women, Lilith and Eve. It was only 2 women. Was men able to get pregnant back then? Was they morphodites? I don't know. Was it some morphodites? That shit weird, y'all. Y'all really think about that shit, man. Was that morphandikes that had both parts? Love. I told you. You protect it with your love now and trust. Set your intentions to trust again. And we have flexibility. You're gonna be flexible with your time. With this person, spending time with this person, you're gonna just find peace and balance. This is crazy. And they look at you like you crazy because you speak up about that, like, or they want to destroy you or take you out because you speaking truth and facts. Well, you should have spoke truth and facts a long time ago instead of brainwashing. Back out of here. But they knew this time would come, like motherfucker would come back and awaken people like on they bullshit. Stillness. See the stars, the alignment. They knew this alignment was coming in stillness. You know, potential. They knew you had this potential. Hell. What's this thriving? Everybody gonna be thriving. See, that's the tree. That's what I'm telling you. The tree of life. Like, if you all part of this blood, y'all we star seeds, we indigos. But y'all part of the same bloodline. So that means that will be incest, wouldn't it? That's what you would call it these days, wouldn't you? 5th cousin, 6th cousin, 7th cousin, they still part of your bloodline. If you got the same bloodline, you all connected. You would still be committing incest, right? But they'll talk that shit. Yeah, taking risks. There's going to be a lot of people taking risks in this. You've been having bloodlines coming along taking risks, and look what they did. Took them out. Because they didn't want something to come out, the truth to come out. Well, I mean, when did you think the truth was never going to come out? You knew this time was coming in stillness. You knew it was some type of alignment in stillness. You knew the cosmos was going to be in some type of alignment with Pluto energy that was going to expose your ass. The awakening, the apocalypse. Okay? Revelation is what they call it. Revelation means apocalypse. That's what it means. The awakening, beyond boundaries. That's what I'm saying. They want people to open that door to go beyond boundaries with their mind. This is your mind. You know what I'm saying? Crown chakra, your third eye. They want you to go beyond boundaries. It's only here. That's what I'm saying. They only want you stuck right here. Beyond. They want you to go beyond. You're going beyond boundaries now. You need to stop telling the truth. Stop going beyond boundaries, man. Stop awakening people. Stop opening them doors to awakening. Stop opening them cosmo doors, the cosmetic doors. Stop opening, you know, that. Stop getting that awakening. Like you can stop it. Like you can stop the awakening. If your spirit guides, ancestors giving you that awakening, like you can stop the uploads you get. Okay, you can stop it by, you know, not talking about it. Keep it to yourself. Why you gotta open it? And I told you about giving and receiving. Like we can, you know, we giving and receiving, you know, these messages, universal hug. You get a universal hug, you open to receive. They know that's a way to open and receive these uploads. Like we could stop it. Or they thought they could stop it in stillness, keep it still. You know what I'm saying? They thought they could stop it. You know you can't stop the universe. Like, come on, you can't even control death. You could probably can control it with that witchcraft, but some divine beings it just don't work on. You learned that lesson, didn't you? I know that's right. You learned that lesson. And getting people way, you know, to their journey, their path, to open and receiving. Gifts from divine or, you know, doing the work, coming out that rising phoenix, trust the universe, or people trusting the universe. So you just don't want people to trust the universe. You want people to trust man, basically, and Tom. You know, that's what that's all about. Trust us. Bitch, we didn't trust your ass for Dynasty and all you did was destroy the shit. We've been out here trusting you. How long you want us to trust you? What we getting? Where's that? No type of healing. No, we're not receiving shit but disaster. This been going on dynasties after dynasty. You ain't giving us shit. What we getting? Where's that? All we've been getting is fame and high cost, no freedom of speech, nothing. We ain't been getting shit. They've been getting everything. Caviar and cracker ass. You ain't getting shit. They even want you to stop eating steak. You can't even eat steak and strip no more off your food stamps. You won't be feasting off no shrimps and no steak. We gonna stop that. You ain't gonna be feasting like us. Use your cash. I don't mind using my cash. Weirdos, let go of a burden. You see what I'm saying? We gonna let these motherfuckers go spiritually, energetically. They ain't got shit for us. They not like us. Sacred pathway and keep going on our sacred path. We done let this anti beast go a long time ago. We done let your beast mode ass go a long time ago. Now the angels, messengers is going beast mode on your ass. Now y'all got burdens, don't you? Now you got burdens because people is letting go the burdens and going on a sacred pathway, whether you like it or not, whether with all the fears and the threats that you try to put on us, we don't give a fuck. If anybody, y'all should be in fear. I don't understand why we would be in fear of your ass. You can't do shit. All you can do is 3D shit. We can control that and we can control it too. What you've been seeing, we've been controlling that shit too. We just don't get it. We get in alchemy, we don't get in that dark shit. We beating you with the light, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Break free. There's a lot of people breaking free from this 3D fucking bullshit. Lying and shit. All y'all do is lie and cause burdens. Shut up. Here's what all these fucking motherfuckers do. They don't go no farther than here. The throat chakra. Like I said, everything else is fucked up. Because if they was in alignment, this world wouldn't be fucked up the way it is. They are the beast. River of destiny. Like this shit is in stillness, is calm. These cosmos, that Pluto is about to fuck their ass up in a minute. Thinking they control shit. Okay. You about to get fucked up. They've been getting fucked up. Coming for the wrong people. Spiritual evolution. I just told you. Everybody's stepping up them steps. Stepping up. Having a spiritual evolution. Everybody know they connected to the cosmos. Everybody should know. They got a damn awakening right now. Like anything you tell us right now is not going to work. All that bullshit, you done played with our minds too goddamn long. That MK Ultra, that Jim Crow shit. We keep telling you about that shit. You know. Whatever. It's just not going to work. You tried it. You tried that shit. That shit ain't working. Everybody know they got a sacred path now. They going down that path. Fuck them Antons. Fuck what you talking about. You ain't doing nothing. You causing burdens. You a burden holder. Everybody want to be released from this control tactic and the fear tactics y'all be fucking doing out here. Oh, we'll send a black coat. We'll send a dark coat to destroy you. Fuck you in that coat. Fuck you in that coat. I mean, Marie Laveau, she was a very powerful, you want to call her a witch? Y'all was on that witch hunt. Y'all want to call her a witch, but because she was powerful. Anytime somebody more powerful than them, I notice they do a witch hunt. It's like a witch hunt. They call them witches. Anytime, just to, send out illusions. I told you they wizards. They wizards, like the Wizard of Oz. All this time sending out illusions, playing behind the curtains. This whole goddamn time. Anytime somebody more powerful than them, they'll say they're a witch or they got a reason to take them out. Yeah, I know that's right. And now we got a reason to take your ass out. You the wizard. You the one that can't be trusted. You ain't doing shit. You're not doing shit for this world, nothing. And Divine sees it. So we really ain't got to do much but speak up on it, the truth, and then the light be shed on your ass for being an illusionist, keeping people in the dark about what's really going on. You always doing a witch hunt on people more powerful than you, spiritually. Yeah, you powerful because you got money and 3D shit, and you can do shit 3D, but you're not powerful spiritually. We fucking you up spiritually. This awakening is fucking your ass up. You can't do shit, but talk shit. And we supposed to have fear because you're going to say, I'm going to send a dark coat. Fuck you in that dark coat. They can get fucked up at any time. I don't think nobody cares about no fucking dark coat. We can sex traffic, we can human traffic, you can organ harvest. Okay, and all them souls, just wait. All them souls that you did that to is coming back. Or you're gonna be found out. A lot of y'all going down. So that's why we ain't worried about it. I can organ harvest you, I can do some sacrifice, I can sacrifice you, and we're gonna sacrifice your ass. You sacrifice now on the platter. You sacrifice now. Oh well. Certain people you should never come for, but they be thinking they powerful because they got money. You know, that's what I'm getting. Trust the timing. We just trust in divine timing. We ain't even worry about it. When that motherfucking Pluto hit a certain fucking, shift, bitch, get ready to run. I keep telling you that. We ain't worry about you. We ain't worry about your dark covens. Timing. That's the circle of life, boo-boo. Cause and effect. We keep telling you this shit. The circle of life is about to happen, and you just got caught out. That's just point blank. You about to be a sacrifice. This gonna be a bad sacrifice, hard sacrifice too. We don't give a fuck. We opening them Akashic records. Okay? Something that you wanted to brainwash and never want us to open our destiny. That's what it was about. Because of the bloodline still going on now. Because of the bloodline, you gonna give me what the fuck belongs to us. Your frauding ass. You've been out here frauding. That's what the fuck you've been doing. Secrets of time. You've been trying to, brainwash people with the secrets of time. Some wizard shit you've been doing out here. Wizard witch shit you've been doing. But yet still, you've been doing dark magic but saying somebody else. That's the illusion. We doing a witch hunt on this person. You only doing a witch hunt because they're more powerful than you spiritually. You and your dark coven and you and your dark witches. That's why you want to do it. I'm just getting Marie Laveau. How she took down Illuminati and shit. She took down a whole Illuminati. Once she found out these motherfuckers playing games, like trying to make it seem like she was a bad person or sending out illusions like she was taking out people, like sending people to take out other people to make it seem like it was her. And she wasn't involved in no shit like that. See what I'm saying? The illusions, the Wizard of Oz motherfuckers, and made it seem like it was a witch hunt. There's two witches. There was a bad one, there was a good one. But they teamed up to take the Illuminati out. I'm going to just say it. Those days are gone. And some people just a reincarnation. And when it happened this time, it's just the end. It's endings. Yeah, we know you build yourself back up, yeah. Because y'all got money. And the only reason why you got money is because you're a thief. That's the only reason why you got that money. Because you're a fucking thief. You stole it. From divine beings. Let's just be real about the shit, man. And stop fucking lying. Soul Alliance. And everybody gonna come together and get their shit. And open their Akashic records, you bitch. Divine contract. And you know this is a divine contract. They got divine contracts. And you try to get the contract for yourself, you demon. We ain't worried about you about to get destroyed. That's what I'm saying. Portal of mystery. When that Pluto hit a certain alignment, you already know it's on and popping. It ain't shit you can do about it. And you can't control the solar. You try to. They be trying to control this shit. You ain't gonna be able to control shit. Ancestors been wiping your ass out. That's why they in fear. Because the soul alliance, like everybody's awakening. People open their Akashic record to their destiny, the circle of life, and they awaken to y'all's fucking thieves. The portal is open. The veil is fucking thin. Very thin. And you ain't gonna get away with the fuck you been doing, you fucking thief. If y'all don't believe me, y'all can go watch American Horror Story and y'all go watch the story. I keep picking up Marie Laveau. It's something about what I watch. Marie Laveau. It's something about Marie Laveau. And at the end, they started realizing, the veil got lifted like, who the fuck is making us enemies? Somebody is making us enemies. They doing it on purpose. And when that veil got thin, they was like, oh, we about to go fuck their ass up. We don't give a fuck how high you on that pyramid. We gonna have a meeting. And you think it's a light meeting. You think, yeah, they were scared. They were scared. Them motherfuckers, them high up motherfuckers was scared of her power, man. And she was like, okay, we can have a meeting. Let's have this meeting. Why are you doing a witch hunt against me? Why are you lying on me? Why are you turning people against me when I'm over here minding my business? I'm healing people. Why the fuck you got a problem with me healing people? What's the problem? Oh, I know, I'm too powerful. And they really thought she was really gonna meet with them to help them, join up with them. And you know what she did? That whole office, let's put it this way, that whole office with all the motherfucking executives and all them CEOs and they got motherfucking wiped out. Nobody left. And she walked over that blood like it wasn't shit. Spit. Like, fuck. Same shit I would do. So don't ever ask me to join this motherfucking cult right here, bitch. I will wipe your ass out. Don't ever ask me to join your fucking cult. Y'all some evil people. And not only that, you thieves. You ain't got to worry about me joining your shit. You got to worry about me taking your ass out, though. I hear a lot of crows. They do a lot of, that's another thing why you wouldn't want to join this group. They do a lot of black magic. They wiped some of your family out. I just did a story from the ancient Kemet. They wanted you to wipe your family out. They wanted you to get married to somebody so they could thin your bloodline and then wipe your family out. While you connected to this person? You fucking demon. You're a real life fucking demon. And you want somebody to join your shit? Join this. And give me my shit. Weird ass shit that I picked up. All the way. I told you they didn't want you to have that awakening. They didn't want you to see shit. They didn't want that door to be open. Don't you open up the window. Don't you open up that window. That's some bullshit right there, man. I keep picking up Marie Laveau. The scene that I'm picking up when they was all at this big ass office, this is the head Nacho in charge on top of the fucking pyramid, the Illuminati. I'ma say it because I ain't scared of you. The Illuminati. And the motherfucker was causing commotion and all this person was doing hair, healing people and helping people. And they had a witch hunt and they had two witches that was going at it. But they made it think it was the other person attacking them, just like they doing now, making it seem like somebody else attacking you. And you just minding your business. The same shit now. And then finally they put their heads together. It's like, I ain't attack you. You know I'm trustworthy. Why would I attack you? I had no reason to attack you. And the next thing I know, man, they was like, they set up a meeting with the Illuminati, like the big dogs, and they had a big table, and they was in there drinking their wine and shit. Them motherfucker was so terrified of Marie Laveau, man. She sat at that table like boss. She was looking at them like, you know I can tear this whole fucking shit up, don't you? Well, I'm gonna let you talk though. And she asked a question like, why you come for me? I wasn't doing that. I was a hairdresser. I was just doing what I was supposed to do, healing people. And you came for me. And them motherfuckers ain't get smart. They ain't get none of that. And I'm gonna tell you, like I said, y'all go watch American Horror Story, the Marie Laveau story. That girl, and they had something about the 7 wonders. You know, you do the 7 wonders, your spiritual growth. You know, it's basically about your chakras. It's talking about your chakras. Different gifts, opening up different gifts. They had 2 stories mixed in one, I'm seeing. But it's like, you know, she was like, oh, so you think I'm playing with you? You know, she wiped out that whole, it was probably like 20 motherfuckers in that round table. She had waitress. They thought it was waitress for them, but it was waitress for her. And that motherfucker that motherfucker came in like, fuck you. Like, you did all this to gain power? I don't know why I picked that shit up, y'all. This shit crazy. So it's a head nigga in charge. Or they think they are. Divine nature. You have a divine nature. You have a spiritual alignment with the universe. They know this shit. They know exactly what I told you. They've been following you since a child. They've been keeping an eye on you. They've been getting witches and warlocks and stalk you, put magic on you. They've been sending motherfucking players in. Player for the Himalayas. They've been sending them motherfuckers in. They've been sending motherfucking relationships into you to try to destroy you. Y'all did every fucking, you done poison people. You done did MK Ultra. You done did all types of spiteful ass shit. You think somebody want to join your ass? Join this. So somebody that proved that they more powerful than these motherfuckers all, this whole coven put together. Somebody ascended so much, that's what they didn't want you to get to. They want to do mind control. But your spirit guides, your ancestors were whooping their ass behind the scenes while they sent up the attacking you. You would never hear this from them. Or you probably end up meeting these motherfuckers. Or they probably already knew your power. Some shit like that. You'll end up meeting these motherfuckers one day. They probably even came to you. You probably had somebody came, they didn't tell you who they was. They did not tell you who they was. They probably came up to you just to get a glimpse of, get a glimpse of your energy, your power. And they was like, yeah, something ain't right. Motherfucker could have got a chill or something like, shit, who the fuck is this person? Nature spirit. Yeah, that's what I was like, don't you open up that window. Should never open up that goddamn window fucking with people. Especially they ain't out here destroying nothing. You don't see them out here. You destroying shit. You the one out here unaliving people, doing black magic, unaliving with witchcraft and shit. Fuck out of here playing them MK Ultra games and all that bullshit, man. Take your ass on, rat. Warrior. They see you a fucking warrior. You got some warrior ancestors. Don't play around. Divine nature. That's your divine nature to be a warrior. I'm just telling you. That's your divine nature. You probably got ancestors that was warriors. And also high priestess and high priest. They had dark high priests and high priests in this clique. But you dogged all their ass out. Whole goddamn coven. Is what I'm getting. Paint fairy, enchanted. You got enchanted energy. Not only that, you have a divine, that's the femme energy. You could be, empathic, grounded, you see a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You can have that nature spirit and then you can have that warrior spirit, but it's balanced out, enchanted. So they see you as an enchanted energy. Okay, very enchanted. Like you got that vibrations of being enchanted. They know you not from here. They know you're not from here. They knew this. So if you know something like, why you come for people? If you know shit like this. If you know shit like that. Like, what the fuck did you escape from a goddamn... Oh, God. Leadership. So it's talking about leadership. You could be a leader and a warrior, a leader warrior in the spiritual realms. They probably know that too. Stag spirit, leadership. Don't you open up that window. Or you could be about to be a leader, or they want you to be a leader or something. Man, go take your ass on. Dragonfly spirit. Perspective. They got a different perspective about you. Leadership. Oh, they could be a leader now. Now they could be a leader. Now we can have them as a leader after all this shit. After all this. Hopefully they'll take our offer. Hopefully you can shut the fuck up. Imagination. They know you got, they thought it was they was imagining shit about you. You see all this shit, man. You see all this spirit right here. I think they came for the wrong one. You got different ancestors. Somebody that works with nature, spirit guides in nature. Everywhere you fucking go, man, you're protected. You got warriors that lead in the spiritual realm, that's leaders in the spiritual realm. I think they know this by now. Like, what the fuck happened? Transformation. They could have tried to transform your energy to theirs. Like, how you gonna get our ancestors, bitch? Or nigga? So they could have been trying to do that, like get your ancestors to get on their side. How the fuck you gonna, man, stop. Stop with this. Y'all need some numbers to play today? I'll give y'all some numbers. Purification. You're a pure, noble, empath. Communicate. You always communicating, you know, because of how, you are. You're a spiritual being, but you have these human experiences, but you pure. You know what I'm saying? Adventurer. You like to take adventures, communicate. That's why they communicate. You get clear communication. They try to figure out how you get clear communication from all these spirits. Warrior spirits, nature spirits. It don't matter. Like they see you as a leader in the spirit, like a high ranking spiritual being. That's what I'm saying. How do you get the door open to these people? Because it been in your bloodline. I mean, it is what the fuck it is. Don't be questioning the divine and don't be questioning my ancestor, bitch. It is what it is. So maybe somebody from this coven trying to come in with a offer or something like that, want a leadership offer or some shit like that. You probably already came across this person and they're part of the Illuminati. They got ways to, come talk to you without you knowing who they are. They just to get a glimpse of you, get close to you, just to get some of your energy, some shit like that, to really see you eye to eye. They ain't never really came eye to eye. They always sent somebody. You know what I'm saying? Pay people to come close to you to destroy you. But this person never came eye to eye with you contact. But I feel as though they're about to. Let me give y'all some numbers y'all can play today. I feel as though this person's about to come towards you. But all these games that they fucking played, why you want to come near somebody now behind the scenes? They was hidden chameleon behind the scenes playing all these goddamn games trying to destroy you. But now you want to come in their fucking face? That shit weird. To me it is. I don't know about y'all. Y'all don't think it's weird, then, it is what it is. But now they want to come towards you face to face, eye to eye. Just like Marie Laveau had to come eye to eye with your ass too, huh? You sure about that? You sure you want to do that? I hear you talking. $19.19 divine guidance. I hear you talking. $10.10 alignment with purpose. $11.11 communication. Crazy what I'm picking up. Now they want to come talk to you. Not just communication. I just said, yeah. Divine guidance. So they could be trying to get divine guidance or guidance from your ancestors, how to align themselves with your purpose or some shit like that to communicate with you, man. 1717 spiritual growth. They could be having spiritual growth. They're like, damn, they more powerful than this whole goddamn coven. They must know something we don't know. We need to go communicate. But I'm scared. I just heard somebody, but I'm scared. 666. The number of the beast. 1818, fulfill your purpose. So they want to communicate to help you fulfill your purpose. Angelic blessings. 2222. 222. Abundant blessings. So they could be trying to come in and offer you something. Angelic blessings. Abundant blessings. Fulfill your purpose. To help you fulfill your purpose. Because they had spiritual growth too. Maybe they get in alignment with their purpose. Maybe you taught them to be in alignment with their spiritual purpose. Child, don't ask me. It went from, that's how you know it goes, like, you can transfer from one ancestor to the next of getting spiritual guidance. It switched from all the way, I seen that ancient shit. It goes all the way back. Y'all just got to recognize that. This shit go way back. This shit don't have nothing to do with just now that you was born this dynasty, and then you was not. If you don't believe in reincarnation, hey, I'm not forcing you to. But just go see if there's proof of reincarnating And there's people that follow you from all the way back then and know exactly who you are, and they hope that you don't find out who the fuck you are, so they don't have to pay you nothing, so they can continue to do fraud and steal from your ass. But okay, anyways, I'm gonna come back with a y'all be liking those true crime shits, and we're gonna do the spiritual box read. I be loving those. We're gonna do the spiritual box read tonight, okay, later on tonight. But until then, y'all take care. And I'm gonna go work on some more music or something like that. Until then, y'all, I love all y'all. Even, I don't know, because I'm an empath. Even the ones that went against me, some of them I don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? Some of them I just want to stomp their fucking head in. I don't give a fuck about. And I mean how they think you're supposed to feel. With all this betrayal and all this, if I wasn't here today, if they was able to take me out, they'll be up here laughing, partying, drinking, eating caviar and crackers. Say it ain't true. Anyway, love you.